Good afternoon. Thank you, Hey Pin and Face, and my distinguished colleagues who continue to remind us. Hey Pin's tagline is "Shine Your Light." But I wanted to create it a little bit differently. Viola Davis said it, I think last week. She said, "Shine your light without apology." And so I break that down in these words, which describe my experience and my time with C2 Institute. S for shine is serve. We've been called to serve God and serve people. H is being hopeful that the current leaders will continue to make the time to see, listen, and bridge connections with young people. I is for initiating relationships with these youth and young adult leaders of today, for they are the leaders of today and not just tomorrow. N is because it's necessary. We need mentors and partners to work together, to collaborate, to be influencers of God's word and God's people. And E is to engage. And that's the next part of my project this morning. Engaging how? My project to share with you today is the Nalu Makers. And Nalu Makers is, Nalu is defined as waves in Hawaiian or in many of the Polynesian or Pacific realm. Nalu, surging new ways for the next generation. Nalu is defined as wave and surf. And so as we've continued to shine our light, my project working as the Young People's Coordinator for the California Pacific Conference of the United Methodist Church, that was a mouthful, and as pastor, is an initiative for young people through the Young People's Council to have this funding initiative. It's bridging the gap between our conference to the districts and the local churches in which we serve, expanding out to the local communities, to schools, to organizations. It is an amazing place to be able to work with youth and young adults. And Nalu Makers would create waves, forging creative ways for ministry beyond the local church. These are helping leaders to engage through exciting ways, unique and authentic ways to express who they are as young people and to bridge the gap between the church, God, and community. Nalu Makers creates opportunities for young peoples to promote and participate in programs whose mission is to partner, especially with the community, to nurture their interests and talents, articulate their authentic ideas, and to provide active involvement, because we're not just sayers, but we're doers. So Nalu Makers are innovators, creative thinkers, planners, and organizers, and doers. Some of the funding initiatives that have been supported through the Young People's Council, which Nalu Makers would be housed with, have been La Jolla UMC. As you can see, we've gone up to even large amounts of granting, $15,000 to some of the internship programs, because we believe that young people need advocates like you and me partnering up with our communities so that we can engage their leadership skills so that they may continue to grow. Oni Anyado said these words: "Serving my generation with excellence will in turn mean my generation can lead with excellence." And so Nalu Makers will continue to serve young people, both in the church, but especially through the community. And lastly, our asking is this: partner with us. Invest and contribute $10,000 today. Be a wave maker and pave the way for young leaders who are ready to slay. Your investment and our aloha, a mighty partnership. Don't delay. Thank you for your time. God bless you. And thank you to C2 Leadership and Hey Pen. Aloha.